people that are moving in your direction of interest in life. We call them mastermind mentors. What I say is called mastermind mentors. Anybody you go for that must mentor you, must guide you, must have some level of experience, some level of system and structure. Because without structure, there is no future. And should be able to teach you some level of millionaire skills. Tell me millionaire skills. All millionaire skills are all learnable skills. All millionaire skills, no, you cannot tell me, oh, I cannot learn the skills to become a multi-millionaire. You're not saying the truth, because to whom brain is given, sense is expected. And once you have a brain, man's capacity to learn is God's gift to man. That means that the capacity to learn, the brain God gave to man can learn anything. And man's willingness to learn is a man's choice. So it's your choice to learn. So one of the major skills you will learn that will put more millions in your pocket is called problem-solving skills. What does it called? It must be solving problem. Nigeria has 200 million problem, 200 million people, 200 million needs. Everyone have a need, either to bath, either to eat. So you should be able to create solution to meet up people's heart desire. All of us have need to brush, all of us have need to bath, all of us have need to eat, all of us have need to wear clothes, all of us have different needs, basic needs of life. So you're not making money. You should be making money by thinking about solution. Be a more solution provider. Be more, of course, thinking of how to create value. Think of creativity. Think of how to, of course, impact life. Think how to add to other people's lives to make life more easy and better. So looking at it, number 2 skill you need to learn is called leadership skill. What does it called? Okay. Of course, you can learn the skills. Whether you believe that you are born a leader or not, you can learn the skills. Of course, everything rises and falls on leadership. In my life, in your life, in your family, in my family, in anything I do, everything rises and falls. It takes the character and the CEO, of the entrepreneur. If you're a lazy person, your business surely going to be lazy. Your family will be lazy. Hardworking person, your business will be lazy. Your family will be hardworking. Your family, everything around you will be hardworking. So everything takes the position, the character of the entrepreneur, the honor. So definitely, number 3 is called people management skill. The money you are looking for is not in a place. Money is in people. So you must be able to work with people. Number 4, emotional intelligence skills, self-awareness skills. Of course, looking at it, these are the skills you need to build people. A skill you need to build a team. I always tell you that teamwork makes the dream work. If you have a small dream, you don't need a team. You have a very big dream, you need a team. Of course, the job of a CEO, the job of an MD, the job of an entrepreneur is to build people, is to build a team. The team will surely build the business. So your job is to think, your job is to visualize, is to develop vision, plan, strategy, and then discuss, connect, relate with people, create the connection. So the team will make you succeed. Because the thing is that even church you are looking, I have a team of 12 disciples. Agree with me now? Yes or yes? Of course, these are the team you need to build an organization like MTN, Glow, Etisalat, Montu Suite organization. You need to build a community, either a Christian community, a Muslim community, entrepreneurs community, a business community. So these are the skills you need to build a business family. I always say that the family you build is more important than the one you came out from. So you can see very well on the board. There are two most important relationships in your life. Number 1 relationship are the people you need, and number 2 is the people that needs you. So there are 2 relationships, and the people you need are more important than people that needs you, because if you are not resourceful, you are not productive, they will not need you. So that means people don't stay with income. Productivity, your productivity, your productivity, your discipline, your character, your behavior. Focus on those factors that determine your success. There are factors that once you grow them, they begin. You give your attention, your intention follow. Remember, the edit of your energy will follow. So don't just divide your energy for negativity. Those factors you need to ignore that make people not to succeed in life is fear, doubt, anger, resentment. Yeah, of course, bitterness. These are the factors that make men not to succeed in life, both in marriage, both in business, even in place of work is a challenge. So you are the most important factor. Tell your neighbor, you are the most important factor. Touch yourself, say, I am the most important factor. That is once you grow, everything will grow. Once you improve, everything will improve. So the problem is not the size, it's not your neighbor, it's because of the way you think. It's called perspective, it's called attitude, the way you think and feel about yourself. So we are having a class for all of us today. This class is longer than we think, but it's fine. Today is already part 6. So the training says the strength of self-discipline. It's fine. The strength of self-discipline as an entrepreneur. The strength of self-discipline. Okay. So today is already part 6 of this. Okay. Papa. 4th to 25. Okay, so we have the subtopic that says that victories or defeats in life are determined by these 4 things. Okay, victories in life or defeat in life are by our mind. Let me see the way I put it here. By our mind, mouth, of course, mood, and money. Okay, so we started the class by telling us that one most important thing is that the mind, what happens in the mind, we use the mind for imagination. And we say it's called an image nation. Imagination simply means an image nation. It means a picture nation. So it's a nation that God wants me and you to live for picture and action. So definitely, we said the class telling us that why self-control is one of the major key of success is because the greatest battle of all time and we'll ever face is the one within ourselves. So the greatest defeat or victories are determined by the way we handle our mind, our mouth, our mood, and our money. As an entrepreneur, you must wake up to realize that you don't just wake up to want to see life unfold to you without you not participating in the process. So every great achievers in history was born from discipline and sacrifice of today's pleasure for tomorrow's gain. And every downfall of every entrepreneur in the past, or people that never achieved anything, was the absence of this discipline. So the first thing you must discipline is your mind, because the mind is a battleground where victories are won or lost. So the mind simply determines design our thoughts, and our thought determines our destiny. So what dominates your mind will eventually dominate your life. If your thoughts are filled with fear, negativity, and doubt, you always reap the harvest of frustration and failure. However, if your thoughts are filled with positive information, wisdom, positive affirmation, learning, knowledge, purpose-driven ideas, you position yourself to rise above challenges. So continue controlling your thoughts is not going to be an easy task, but it's very necessary, because you have to guide what comes into your mind as an entrepreneur, the books you read and the conversation you engage yourself in, and the environment you expose your mind to. Very important, because a disciplined mind is a fortified city and is resistant to the attack of doubt, distractions. Your emotions are very powerful, but they were never designed to lead you. Emotions are indicators and not detectors. So we need to talk about our mouth, that the mouth is simply the gateway for both creation and destruction. Words are not just sound, they are seeds planted in the soil of life, and will eventually, every word we speak carry the power to build or to tear down. So both in my marriage, both in your marriage, both in your business, both in your career, whatever you do, if you want to see change in your life, begin with the discipline of your tongue, because when we speak with intention, for careless words can sabotage your relationship, derail your progress, and even diminish your influence. So when you master the words, you master the environment you create around you. What you say reveals the state of your mind. Choose words carefully and wisely, because they either pave the way for your destiny, or they will change you or bind you to mediocrity. So looking at you as an entrepreneur, learn to control your mood. Very, very important, because you are supposed to respond and not to react. It simply shows how powerful you are. When you take charge of yourself, when you govern yourself, it's easy to actually manifest the results you actually desire, because success has objectives. Money is the greatest tool entrusted to humanity, yet it's often misunderstood and mismanaged. So money is not for accumulation, but for stewardship. Money is not meant to be your master. Money is supposed to be your servant, because money is a bad master and a loyal servant, and money has no choice than to work for you, because you are the boss. Touch yourself, say, I'm the boss. So how you manage money reflects your priorities, discipline, and character. Without the control of money, money will definitely control you. So this training is to help you be in charge, because the budgeting, saving, and investing are not burdens, but surely discipline that leads to your financial independence. Of course, looking at it, if you treat money as a tool to fulfill purpose, create value for others, buying of assets, it will flow to you with greater ease. But mismanagement of money will lead to stress, debt, poverty, and missed opportunity. True wealth is not measured by the size of your bank account, but surely by the significant impact you made on others, legacy, ethics, system, how they discipline and characters and behaviors you leave behind. So why we are telling you this, because all of us have dreams, and all our dreams have potential to manifest, but discipline is the source where these dreams need to grow. So without consistent effort, deliberate action, even the greatest dream will wither and die. So when you talk about discipline yourself, we are telling you that discipline requires sacrifice, focus, and commitment. Discipline simply means saying no to distractions, enduring temporary discomfort, and of course staying on course even when the road is hard. So discipline is the price you pay to unlock the potentials and achieve greatness. So there are two pains in life: pain of discipline and pain of regret. So if you don't discipline yourself, you're surely going to regret in life. So we don't want that to happen to you. So you're supposed to be in charge, budget your money, but of course save the money, invest the money, because it's not the money you save that will save you, it's the money you invest that will save you. When you save money, you put money to rest, but when you invest money, you put money to work. Those who succeed in life are not always the most talented or most privileged, but the most disciplined people, because if you don't take charge, of course things around you will be happening, and you're living life as if you don't have power to control, because life is not supposed to be lived. You are supposed to design and build life. You are supposed to build your life. Then not build. That one is begging for the charge card. Touch yourself, say I'm a success. We can do better than that. Touch yourself, say I'm a millionaire. So the journey of self-discipline is not a one-time decision, but a daily commitment. Say no, daily commitment. So every moment is an opportunity to grow and master your impulse and align your actions with your values. You also don't have your core values that you're not going to compromise. We have the power and the strength of self-discipline to control our mind, our mouth, our mood, and money. This power must be activated through intentional effort. So the quality of our life will be determined by the strength of our self-discipline. The power of control begins with self-discipline. Your words is very, very important. It will shape your world and frames your thought. So we discussed a lot, and we also went ahead to discuss that the words are seed that will eventually bear fruit. The types of fruit your words produce will determine by the types of word you plant. Every word we plant carries every word we speak creates an environment. Negative words breed doubt, fear, and discouragement. Positive words inspire confidence, hope, and growth. If you constantly complain, justify, blame, criticize, find fault in people, you will find yourself surrounded with negative people and you will be frustrated. But you can't speak life, solution, encouragement, value. You begin to cultivate a positive environment for you to succeed and strike miraculously. So when you say what you say frames your thought, mirror your mindset, and the atmospheres of your surrounding. Consider how relationships are shaped by words. Single kind word can strengthen a bond and mend a broken connection, inspire someone to rise above struggle. Single kind word. So you as an entrepreneur, you want to see a change in your marriage, change in your business, change in your family. It starts with your thinking and the words you say. Be very, very intentional and constructive, not just to say things carelessly, because there's something about poor people. They're always very careless and harsh with their words, and they don't know that these words can wound deeply and some most times leave scars. And the fact is this: learn to control your tongue. It's not just an avoiding a harmful speech, but being intentional in using your words to uplift, motivate, and build. Every time you open your mouth, you have the choice to speak words that heals or that wound, of course, that cause harms. So words influence how you see yourself. Tell your neighbor, your words influences how you see yourself. Because if you're a negative person, you will always see everybody as negative. You're a doubtful person, you are a crafty person, you see everybody as crafty. So when you say, you open your mouth to tell the world who you are, your words, the words you speak about yourself become self-fulfilling prophecy. So if you constantly say, I'm not good enough, I'm poor, we broke, things are not working for me, you constantly say those things begin to manifest in your life. So you want to change the direction of your journey, you must surely change the words you speak. The words that you speak are very powerful, not just for conversation with others or with yourself. It also affects your goals, your pursuit, and your outcomes you experience in life. Every leaders throughout history have understood this truth, that they use it to inspire movement, shift culture, and change the course of history with their words. So when we speak positive words, we create momentum, we create positive vibes in our life. So we discuss and say, as a man thinking in his heart, so he is. So yesterday we discussed and we went to where we start talking about process of connecting these four things together. So your response to circumstance is a reflection of how your mind is conditioned. So to live life directly is to reclaim life. To live life to the fullest is to reclaim back the way you think, be in charge of your mind, be in charge of your mouth, be in charge of your mood, and be in charge of your money. So we also went to discuss yesterday that controlling your thoughts is not about ignoring reality or pretending that everything is perfect, but it's about choosing to focus on the possibilities within the realities you face. It's seeing obstacle as an opportunity for growth, failure as a stepping stone to succeed in life. So we discussed yesterday, and yesterday we stopped by telling us that to control your mind is to control your life. If you are with me, shall I? That's where we stopped yesterday. Yes or yes? Okay, let's continue from there because it's going to be a kind of a long class, but it's fine because it's part of the things that makes business grow, part of the things that make business go down because people don't know that they don't realize that they have the power. Some even realize it, they're even aware, but they don't have to activate the power to control their mind, their mood, their mouth, their mood, and money. So let's write this down on our notes. A disciplined mind is a powerful ally. A disciplined mind is a powerful ally. A disciplined mind is a powerful ally, one that leads you to make wise decisions. A disciplined mind is a powerful ally, one that leads you to make wise decisions. A disciplined mind, a disciplined mind is a powerful ally, a double ly, one that leads you to make wise decisions, face challenges with the strength and build the future you desire. So a disciplined mind is a powerful ally, one that leads you to make wise decisions, face challenges with strength and build the future you desire. So if I desire a very good future for myself, for my family, for my children, for my people around me, I must discipline my mind because it's a very powerful ally. And of course, face a disciplined mind is a powerful ally, one that leads you to make wise decisions, face challenges with strength and build the future you desire. Full stop. So if you actually want to be strong in life, first and foremost, strong in mind because things are created twice in life. One in the mind, second in the reality. A disciplined mind is a powerful ally, one that leads you to make wise decisions, face challenges with strength and build the future you desire. Full stop. If you are with me, shall I? Okay. Your destiny does not happen by accident. Write it down your note. Your destiny does not happen by accident. It's a result of intentional thinking. Your destiny does not happen by accident. Never, never. No destiny happen by accident. If it happens by accident, you're going to fall back by accident. Your destiny does not happen by accident. It's a result of intentional thinking, consistent mental discipline, and a mindset that refuses to be swayed by negative circumstances. Your destiny does not happen by accident. It is the result of intentional thinking, consistent mental discipline, and a mindset that refuses to sway by negative circumstances. So it doesn't matter what's happening around you. Why they will put you inside the pit, sell you as a slave to the Egyptian, to Pharaoh, put you in the prison, it doesn't matter. Your mind is strong because your destiny does not happen by accident. It's a result of intentional thinking, consistent mental discipline, and a mindset that refuses to sway by negative circumstances. A lot of people get easily swayed by negative circumstances around them. Yesterday, I started telling you that where you live is called address, who you are is called identity. Don't allow your address to define your identity because you are more than enough. So I'm saying that today that your destiny that will never happen by accident. It is a result of intentional thinking. So you don't think in your brain. You think in your brain is called worry. You think on paper. That means you use a pen and paper to think well. But that is comes into your mind, you write it down. That's how to think. If I just think in your brain and sit down and say, I'm thinking, no, you're worried. You're going to create anxiety at the end of the day. So get pen and paper to think more clarity. Write it down. Write down your thoughts. And last time I also explained to you that every thought you write down, you trap that thought on this planet. It's what will make that thought not to be a reality is that you didn't add corresponding action to it. You add corresponding action, you're going to become a reality. So your destiny does not happen by accident. It's a result of intentional thinking, consistent mental discipline, and a mindset that refuses to sway by negative circumstances. You are with me, shall I? Write this down on your notes, very, very important. The quality of your life will always be a reflection of the quality of your thought. Very, very important. The quality of your life will always and always be the reflection of the quality of your thought. Last time I told you, if I change the quality of your conversations, I'll change the quality of your life because bad communication corrupt good manners. I said the quality of your life will always reflect the quality of your thought. Last time I also told you that your life will be determined by the way you define things for yourself. It doesn't matter what's happening around you. In the definition you give to it, nothing matters except you define it the way to empower you. So if the right thing that way will disempower you, it's going to disempower you. The quality of your life will be a reflection of the quality of your thoughts. If you can master your mind, you can master your life. So what we are trying to say that everything that happens in your life already happens in your mind. If you can master it, you can master your life. There's a book we are reading called Think and Grow Rich. I read that book more than 10 times now. And it's not that you can think your way into prosperity. You can think. Yeah, you will think, and you cannot. When you use the sixth sense, the power of imagination, you can communicate with infinite intelligence. So seeing that today, that if you master your mind, you can master your life. True freedom comes when you gain control over your internal world of your thoughts. True freedom, write it down your note. True freedom comes when you gain control over the internal wall of your thoughts. True freedom comes when you gain control over the internal wall of your thoughts. This is where the transformation begins. Full stop. True freedom comes when you gain control over the internal frame of your internal world of your thoughts. Comma, this is where transformation begins. Transformation begins from thinking. No matter what we are doing physically with you, give 50 million, put you in the place of authority, and you are not free mentally. Okay, you cannot work. Poverty starts in the mind, always settles in the pocket. I say true freedom comes when you gain control over the internal world of your thoughts. This is where transformation begins. That is where it starts from. Liberation starts in the mind. Poverty starts in the mind, settles in the pocket. Wealth starts in the mind, settles in the pocket. Knowledge is the only asset that changes the mind before the pocket. So if you are not informed, you'll be deformed. So the brain needs to be cultivated. The brain needs to be taught. The brain needs to be invested on, because human beings invest in things that have value. True freedom comes when you gain control over the internal world of your thoughts. This is where transformation begins. Both financial transformation, marital transformation, liberation, business, community, anything you lay your hands. It depends on how you think, how you define life. Because definition, life does not reward you according to effort. Life rewards you according to the definition, thought, knowledge behind the effort. So what you're thinking, if you step into that business, what you're thinking, what's into that money determines how that money or that business will become. So I'm talking to entrepreneurs and investors. So the thought is more important to us, because thoughts are things. What did I say? Thoughts have presence. What did I say? So everything you are thinking, people can perceive it. Quality people can perceive it. So dog can even perceive your thought. Can you imagine that? So the first step in changing your life is changing your thinking. When you elevate your thought, you elevate your life. Write it down your note. When you elevate your thought, you elevate your life. Very, very important. Before you say, God bless me, God bless me, God bless me, you should be thinking, God, change the perspective I'm thinking. When you elevate your thoughts, you also elevate your life. So your life is not the problem. I already know these things. Your life is just a manifestation of what your mindset is. So they don't say change my life. No, you change your thinking first. Instead of praying to God to give you money, why not pray to God to make you valuable? Give ideas that solves problem. Stand up and solve the problem. To change, when you elevate your thoughts, you elevate your life. If you're written that one down, shall I? Okay, so don't write this one down, but listen to me. Take control. Start today by setting your mind on the possibilities that lies ahead of you. Focus on solutions rather than problems. Believe that you have the power to shape your destiny through thoughts, and choose to the thoughts you choose to entertain. Your emotions serve as servants and not masters. Feelings are temporary, yet your decisions are eternal or long term. A control mood, a control mind, a control attitude will going to help you on a steady journey to success. So let's write this down. Another very important. Emotions are natural part of being human. Emotions and feelings are natural part of being human, but they were never meant to govern your life. So I'm going to help you connect this thing very soon. I'm getting to where I will connect it very well, so you can see how we can connect our mind, our mood, our emotions, and that is our attitude and money. I said emotions and feelings are a natural part of human being. They were never meant to govern your life. So you are not supposed to make decisions based on emotions and feelings. They're all indicators and not detectors. So living your life by emotions and feelings will make it to be inconsistent. So you also live your life based on value. Ten of values. You're going to live your life based on vision. Ten of vision. You're going to live your life based on the mission and the core values for your life. So you're supposed to define things for yourself, because challenges will come. Distraction will come. I keep telling you, divided attention is divided energy. What did I say? So don't be led by emotion, because some people can, so emotion, some environment can make you excited, some can make you move. So you also sit and design your life. You also design and build your life based on value. So emotions and feelings are natural part of human being. They were never meant to govern your life. If you are with me, shall I? Don't allow your emotions and feelings to detect your actions. Don't allow your emotions and feelings to detect your actions. Don't allow your emotions and feelings to detect your actions and decisions, because there are risks of living a life of inconsistency, instability, and confusion. So why many entrepreneurs are destroying their life is because they didn't take charge of their emotions, whatever that happens to them. So that makes them to be, when they are excited, they do good things. They are not excited, they do bad things. When they're excited, they are love to their wife. They are not excited, love to them. They don't love them. So there's a problem. So because a lot of people don't know how to control this and natural state. I say right on your note that don't allow your emotions and feelings to dictate your actions and decisions, because there are risks of living a life of inconsistency, instability, and confusion. So I'm not happy. That's my mood. So because you're not happy, and so does what? You're supposed to maintain focus, maintain status based on what you want to achieve. I know I'm very fast there. I'm coming back once again. Don't allow your emotions and feelings to detect your actions and decisions, because you will be at risk of living a life of the state of inconsistency, instability, and confusion. So when you are driven by emotions and feelings, your life will not be consistent, because when you're happy, you're not happy, everything is depends on your mood. That is not very good to have that kind of a mood, that kind of attitude, that kind of a life being governed by emotions and feelings, because they're not supposed to be detectors but indicators. So don't allow your emotions and feelings to detect your actions and decisions, because you'll be at the risk of living in a state of inconsistency, instability, and confusion. Those three things: inconsistency, instability, and confusion. So people that are living their life governed by emotions and feelings, that's how they end up their life. But you, as an entrepreneur, no matter what's happening around you, why not even learn from the way our former president behaved, Buhari? No matter what's happening in Nigeria, he said, I'm not aware. It's not that he's not aware, but he chooses not to pay attention to it. He has his own agenda. No matter what happens, he doesn't change it. He doesn't change the way he feels. He doesn't change the decision. So don't be governed as an entrepreneur with emotions and feelings, because it will make your life to be inconsistent. You will not be stable, and you're full of confusion. So when you learn to master your emotions and feelings, you become so powerful to maintain focus on your purpose, and never derail on your focus. So write this down on your note, very, very important. Emotions and feelings are signal, not rulers. Write down on your note, because some people always tell me that I'm not feeling fine, I'm not happy. No, write down very, very well on your note. Emotions and feelings are signals, not rulers. Emotions and feelings are signal, not rulers. They're not supposed to rule over you. They're supposed to give you a signal to things that are not going well. You become aware. Then make your decision based on your values. Emotions and feelings are signal and not rulers. That I told, emotions and feelings are indicators, not detectors. So emotions and feelings are signal, not rulers. As an entrepreneur, they serve to inform you about your environment and your internal state. They serve to inform you about your environment and your internal state of mind. So they're here to tell you, when you're not feeling good about somebody, pay attention to details, take your decision, but not take decision based on emotion. But sometimes taking a decision based on emotions and feelings, you will surely make mistakes. Your life will be inconsistent. Your life will be you will not be stable, and you will be always living in confusion. Apologizing when you're not supposed to apologize, because you allow your emotions to take over you. Be in charge. Tell them, I'm in charge. I'm in charge. So there are signals and not rulers. They are here to serve you and inform you about your environment and your internal state. So emotion and feelings should never control you or your directions in life. So because when you're afraid, you can take wrong decision. When you are so happy, you can take wrong decisions. So it depends. So when you are angry, it's often a sign of frustration and injustice. So when you're angry about how people treat you, how people treat others, so you're going to govern by that. You might kill, you might steal, you might do a lot of things. So please don't be governed by emotions and feelings as an entrepreneur. Learn to understand. Last time we talked about, when you listen, part of communication is listening to understand, so that you can be understood also. So write this down on your note, very, very important. Emotions and feelings should alert you to something that needs your attention. Emotions and feelings should alert you to something that needs your attention. Very, very important. Emotions and feelings should alert you to something that needs your attention, but they should never be the driving force behind your decision. Emotions and feelings as an entrepreneur should alert you to something that needs your attention, but they should never be the driving force behind your decisions. Emotions and feelings should alert you to something that needs your decision. Emotions and feelings should alert you to something that needs your decision, but they should never be the driving force behind your decisions in life. So becoming super successful is to decide on what you want to achieve, irrespective of what people's opinion are. I tell you that the other day that people are entitled to their opinion, but people's opinion never pay your bills. So it doesn't matter. So emotions and feelings should alert you to something that needs your attention, but they should never be the driving force behind your decision. If not, you can build a company one day, one bad emotion, one bad feelings, you destroy everything one day. So you can see, you say, it's not my fault. I was angry. It's not my fault. So that's why you set the whole place on fire. No, now, at least be in charge. Govern yourself. Because emotions and feelings are temporary, but and they come and go like the waves of the sea. They are never a steady thing. So no emotions and feelings, whether positive or negative, is permanent. I think right that so you know very well from today. No emotions and feelings, whether positive or negative, are permanent. None. None. Whether positive or negative are permanent. No emotions. No emotion. They are all temporary, like the waves of the sea. They come and go. That's how emotion works. That's why we read a book called Think and Reset that time. When you want to induce faith, use the power of self-affirmation, repetition, induce faith, add emotional and feeling to regenerate of energy. Because these things you can control them. So emotions and feelings, whether positive or negative, are not permanent. No emotions and feelings, whether positive or negative, is permanent. They are temporary. They come like the waves of the sea. You know, that's how it works. So no permanence. So when you're making using a temporary condition factor to make a permanent decision in your life, it's not going to serve you well. It will make you to be inconsistent, not to be stable, and it lead to confusion. So no emotions and feelings, whether positive or negative, are permanent. So they're all temporary. So the truth is that this truth should bring the sense of relief. This truth I'm telling you right now should bring a sense of relief. It means that what your current mood or attitude does not define your actions or outcomes. So how you feel right now does not going to be a determining factor. I always tell you, discipline is a capacity to use your mind to control your body, to do what you say you will do, whether you feel like it or not. Because the feeling should not be the problem. Whether you feel when you wake up, you don't just give an answer. I didn't feel like, okay, discipline demands that you should wake up. You go and brush your mouth, you should pray, you should take care of yourself. Whether you feel like or not, you need to read. It's called discipline. It's not discipline. Okay, if you live without discipline, it's like living a life in a wall, a house without a fence. So everybody can invade into your life. So we can just come and make you happy now, make you offended, and that determines your mood for the day. You say, I'm not happy. Because you're not happy, you cannot read, you cannot invest in yourself, you cannot take action, you cannot make, of course, income generating activities. How do you make the money? So it doesn't matter. The other day, I want to make you understand something very important. If you are moved by emotions and feelings, you always be driven by people around you. And you can't make firm decisions because emotions can come and makes you start taking wrong decisions. So if you are feeling down or discouraged today, remember those feelings will pass. The challenges is to resist letting them control your choices during those moments. The ability to act in alignment with your long-term vision, despite how you feel, is the hallmark of emotional maturity. I think we need to write that down on our note. Very, very important, because I want you to be in charge of your life, on your environment, or your business, or your family. Be in charge. Tell me, I'm in charge. The ability to act in alignment with your long-term vision. The ability to act in alignment with your long-term vision, despite what you are feeling in the moment, is a hallmark of emotional maturity. So your ability to act in alignment with your long-term vision, despite what you are feeling in the moment, is a hallmark of emotional maturity. Doesn't matter what is happening. Whether somebody is doing bad, somebody give birth, somebody die, no problem. Whether somebody say bad thing against you, what can shake there, go better for you, not concern you. But you already have your vision, you have your core values, you are maintaining focus. Because when a man's eyes is single, the body is full of light. I said the ability to act in alignment with your long-term vision, despite what you are feeling in the moment, is a hallmark of emotional what? Maturity. So this is where the thing starts from. To decide the life you want to live, irrespective of people's opinion. To decide that you must live a life of integrity, you must invest in yourself, you must take action every day, you must remain consistent until you break through. You must take a daily action, daily action. It's not a one-time thing, it's not an event, it's a process. There's no process. You're not going to stop until you learn your way out of financial struggle. You're not going to stop until you make investment, buy treasury bills, buy bond, buy mutual fund, go into real estate, until you save, take your family out of where they are to where they ought to be. So that ability to act in alignment with your long-term vision, despite what you are feeling in the moment, is the hallmark of emotional maturity. You are with me? Shall I? Okay, so listen to me, but don't write this one down. Very important. Also, listen. Decisions are long-term because when you make a decision, you are shaping your future. So you are also make decision based on emotions and feelings. You're going to make decision based on your values. Turn on values. Money does not follow people that need money. Money follows value. Turn on value. Money is a slave of value. Turn on value. You cannot be making decisions on money, on wealth, on values based on emotions and feelings. It will not work. So, you know, say I'm not happy. That's how I insulted the man. I insulted my wife. I beat her because she made me angry. So you beat her. Can't you just sit down and say, I will never talk to these people. They are fragile people. You don't know what women pass. Sometimes, maybe I don't know how men behave. I don't get them. I don't get them. Then one of the days we should take them to a labor room, let them see how what they are passing through. You know, one of the days before they give birth to my child, I will tell my wife, I want to see how women give birth. I make a fully enter theater or more. Now me run come out. Now me myself tell doctor, please sir, excuse me, can I excuse myself? Let me just excuse myself. I think I'm done. I think I'm not interested anymore because see the pain people pass through and the kind of comment they make to you. So why are they punching back? They leave their father's house, change their name to your name, and what next? So why are you turning her to a point? He said he talk to me, keep quiet, my man. Must you these people they talk too much, I understand. Maybe only wife talk, my wife talk to. All of them talk. So listen. So now listen. Sometimes they sleep, they will come out, baby, I'm talking to you, and you're sleeping. You know that kind of problem. You just have to smile. These people, they're like children, just tell like your first daughter, no problem. If your daughter misbehave, what do you do? So are the men. All of us like our first daughter, even me, I like my first daughter very well. In fact, anybody can make me offended, but she cannot make me offended because I just love the beautiful lady. You know? That's how it works. So I just see my wife as my first daughter. So this doesn't change anything. These are the actual. So understand that. So you only go use your macho man, the big punch person. Your business, and see as boss slap their staffs. Both slap. No, now you're abusing human beings. Why are you like that? Say they made me offended. You collapse your company, collapse your business. That is your empire. So also, see, the best leadership is by influence. They're not influence. We have autocratic leadership. We have this one that use authority. That's like the military use, police, army, navy. Those they obey before complain. We have manipulative leadership. That's what Babalawo use. Some pastors copy, not all the pastors. I say some, before you wrote it. If what I taught this thing now, you run mad. How do you do? You guide them. They manipulate you. Tell them manipulate. That's how it works. That's how those things work. We have the best kind of leadership. It's called influential. Tell them influential. How do you influence? You add value. Tell them add value. You impact. You teach. You coach. You mentor. You guide. Who follow you willingly, and that's not even a problem. How can you as a man you are defining yourself in your family? Don't you know I'm a man of this family? Because you're not doing things like a man of your father. You're introducing yourself to your family. I'm the man of this family. No, you're wrong already, okay? So you will do things like the man, give you the respect as a man. Yes or yes? So just provide care, nurture, man. They will give you that respect. Not the one you are coming punching. If you don't have money, as a man, yes, life happens to people. It happens to everybody. But that moment is supposed to be in charge of the emotions and emotions. But the worst thing to be as a man is to stay without money. You will lose respect, sharp like this. So never start. I pray for you, man. You will never lack money in this life. Say amen. Now money they give man audacity. Turn audacity. Respect. Turn respect. Money cancel insult. Yes or yes? So you come and give your wife 20,000, 50,000, 1 million, 2 million. The name which you will call, you know, go to the dictionary again. Women like money. No. Why are they and police who like money pass? Who like money pass? If I'm not saying the truth. Woman and police, which one like money pass? I'm not going to say you're right or wrong. Leave it there. Then I'll leave it there. Topic for another day. Let's continue for today's class because today's class is to make you be in charge as an entrepreneur. Be in charge of your mind, your mouth, your mood. Don't let anything change your mood. Make sure you are waking up today. You are going to be excited. Say, I'm excited. No matter what's happening around you, whether fuel is 10,000 naira per liter, we'll buy it. We'll buy it. You like, let us say 1 liter, 50,000, we'll still buy it. This country we must succeed. Say amen. So your mood is very important. Define your vision. Define your direction. Define where, because speed is useless without what? Direction. Direction is useless without what? Destination. Know where you are going to. This year, I'm making 50 million. This year, I'm making 20 million, 30, 100 million. So this year, I'm going to make the money. That's my target. So this is what I need to become, because the thing between a goal and a target, of course, I always tell you every day that a goal is who you become. So not who you become. A goal, that is a target. Target is what you achieve based on who you become. So who you become is a goal. A target is what you achieve, what you achieve based on who you have become. So you want to actually achieve $10,000, $50,000, $1 billion. So you must become the person that can help you achieve that. For example, one of your goals is to be a doctor. Target is to treat patients. So not treat patients. Goal is to become an engineer. Target is to be a. So who you become determined by the quality of education you receive. So not education. Education defines your identity. It's an identity. If you receive education as a doctor, you have identity as a doctor. That what forms your becoming is education. So now education. That is why investing in yourself is the best thing you can ever do for yourself. I would determine this information I'm telling you right now from today. You're going to look, so nothing's going to change my mood. I'm a positive person. I'm an entrepreneur. I'm a business. What people are saying about you, it's not going to change. It's not going to matter a lot because you already decided based on your destination, based on who you want to become. Because you need to become that person to achieve the result you have. Is be, do, have. You must become, you must do the things to have the things. But you know, some people are very funny. It's when I have money, I will become the person. It cannot work. The level of creation is to become, is be, do, and have. So before you have anything, hospital, you must become somebody to do certain things to have the things you want. Man, no. You have money, I read book. No, you read the book because all of us are going to school. You don't just go to, you don't give you a certificate before you start school. No, you start the school first year, second year, to the final year before they give you a certificate at the end of the day. Yes or yes? You must write an exam before certificate. So that's how life is. So you coming to say, if I have money now, no. Okay, that money cannot even come because if it comes, you still go the same way. Because money without financial literacy is money gone so soon. What did I say? Money without financial literacy. The money will leave as soon as they come. So what makes money stay, what makes you manage to multiply your money is because of the content of your character, not because of the amount of money you have in your bank account. Successful men are not known by the amount of money they have in their account, because of the content of the character, because of who they have become in the process. That's a process can never be, there's no shortcut to process. Process must take its course. You're like 9 months. You cannot cut this process now. 9 months and 9 months. No matter you give 9 women belly for them to give birth the following month. Can they do that? No. 9 months is 9 months. It's a process. It's not a process. So the thing is, it is easy to make decision based on how you feel, but it often leads to regret and inconsistency. Write that down on your note. It is easy to make decision based on how you feel, but it often leads to regret or inconsistency. It is easy as an entrepreneur to make decision based on how you feel. It is easy to make decision based on how you feel, but it often leads to regret. It often leads to regret and inconsistency, full stop. It is easy to make decision based on how you feel, but often leads to regret and inconsistency. A decision based on emotional impulse may seem right in the moment, but its consequences can be lasting. I say it is easy to make decision based on how you feel, but it often leads to regret and inconsistency, full stop. A decision based on emotional impulse may seem right in the moment, but its consequences can be lasting. That is why the worst decision you make is when you are angry. I always tell you, two wrong cannot make a right. Anger can never give birth to a good child. Never. So that time you're angry, hold yourself, count 1 to 100. Just smile, just relax. Just think through it again. You finally realize that sometimes it doesn't worth the fight. So edition based based on emotional impulse can seem right in the moment, but its consequences can be lasting. That's the thing. So you as an entrepreneur, do me a favor not to make decision based on your mood when you are down, when you are discouraged, when things are not going the way you want it to go. It's very wrong to make decisions when in that mood, that emotional state. It's a can't you see, I don't have the money I need to survive. I need this, I need that, but you are making decision based on mood. It's not going to work. So let me give you one of the statements I would like you to take home today. Very, very important. Please, if you've not written anything today, online, offline, please write this one. Very, very important. Learn to make decisions based on your values, comma, purpose. Learn to make decisions based on your values, based on your purpose, based on your goals. Learn to make decisions based on values, comma, purpose, comma, goals, rather than temporary emotions. Learn to make decisions based on values, comma, purpose, and goals, rather than temporary emotion. That means your decision should be, so you must define your values. You must define your goals. Define who you want to become. Define what you want to achieve. Make decision based on that. Define you want your family to be. Okay, you want to achieve a good family, you must become a good man. You want to achieve, you must become a good woman. That is how it works. Irrespective of your partner, it doesn't matter. A lot. Okay? And okay, that's what we'll be discussing tomorrow. So how you can link your your mental focus with your emotional intelligence. We'll have to discuss that. So ability to control your emotions, irrespective of the relationship, environment, and anywhere you find yourself. So leaders attract more people by maintaining positive composure, even in challenging situations, like the president, like the government, the army. So how are you going to do that in your business, in your family? Controlling your mood, of course, that will help you remain consistent no matter what's happening around you. So we want to do that, how you can eventually connect to controlling your mind, your mouth, your mood, and your money. Tell your neighbor, I'm in charge. No, you must be equipped with the self-awareness to know when to pause, when to take a breath, when to respond, and when to actually decide to communicate. Because this will reflect the state of your mind, and your mind is the strongest powerhouse. The more you give your mind, because as a man thinketh in his mind, in his heart, so easy. Yes or yes? So you want to be in charge of your business or your family or your resources, then there's a need to be in charge. You need to have this self-awareness. You have this emotional intelligence. If not, people are so very funny. Staffs are very funny. People around are very funny. They want to act in a way that will make you become inconsistent, scatter what you built. But you have that emotional intelligence. It doesn't matter what they're saying. You become stable. If you are with me, shall I? Let me end with this particular statement. Let me look for it and give it to you. So you can write it and call it today. Write on your notes, very, very important, because it will help me and you. Write down. Make decisions with clarity, no matter the external circumstances. Make decisions with clarity, no matter the external circumstances. We'll stop there today. Make decisions with clarity, no matter the external circumstances. But I've seen people that come to this business 1 week, 2 weeks, I'm not happy. My mentor is not treating me well. They're not helping me. See, nobody. See, your job of your mentor is not to solve your problem. They show you, help, teach you, show you, guide you, and how to solve your problem by yourself. Maybe we have to say that together. The job as it show you how to solve your problem by yourself. So anybody that's coming to you, your job as a mentor is to teach them, is to guide them, is to show them how they will solve their problem by themselves. You don't solve problem for people. You solve problem for people, they've not learned it. Teach them how to solve their problem by themselves so that they can actually be in charge. Say, I'm in charge. See, when you try to find the problem, they leave the problem for you at the end of the day. And that is why you don't help somebody in this life more than 3 times. I've been saying that. If you help a poor man the first time, it will create appreciation. What will it create? Appreciation. Second time, it will create anticipation. What will it create? Anticipation. Get any poor man in this life helping the 3rd time, it will create expectation. What will it create? I say no help again. I'm going to tell you, no help again. No help him again. Make him see. The fact is that what you don't know is that if you help a poor man the 4th time, it will create entitlement mentality. What will it create? Entitlement. These things don't just happen. It's a formation. Helping the 5th time, you're going to create dependency syndrome. What will it create? What you never know is that the day you ever stop, it will create resentment and hatred. What will it create? So know your limits. Tell your neighbor, when you are a giver, know your limits. Takers have no limits. So know when the limit help somebody. Help doesn't mean you go and get family problem and tapping their children. They say charity is not good. It's good, but no let person carrying weight can't live for you. There's a book you read called The Richest Man in Babylon, about a story about this donkey who tried to help another donkey and then carry the problem of that donkey on top of his head. That's how people will behave. So your work is to teach them, empower. Who doesn't want to grow himself to solve his problem? They have entitlement. They probably know how to do emotional blackmail. You have your own things to do. You have your own family to take care of. It's very bad for you to carry your children's school fee and help someone else. Pay your children's school fee. Solve your own family problem first. You know, come out the one way there. I don't come out another person on. That is not. You are not Jehovah Shaddai. You are not the great provider. Everybody that becomes Jehovah Shaddai shall die. So tell your neighbor, I am not Jehovah Shaddai, which is the great provider. No, go stop for them. I don't want to continue. When you want Jehovah Shaddai. So no, these things are easy things. So you allow people carry emotion. The external factors control you. That's why people just misbehave. See, are you telling me my husband are not pay? My children, what happened to you? Husband are one year, and once in a year, you didn't know what happened now. You give your wife belly, come they call me for fun. My wife give back congratulations for fun. I never tell me I can't help you out. Me fun go about. I have to block line for your fun. If you call me, tell me say mentor, I want to give my wife belly, I can't hold it for you. Then he say, well, I don't give my wife belly 1 month. I can't help you. So may go carry me along in the process. When 9 months come, I'm going to take care of them for you. Now, what for you? Now, you don't wait till 9 months. Going to call me. I don't give yourself on. You are very stingy and wicked. You never even see something. So let's continue. But yeah, continue. Online community. I don't know why I'm like this. I'm not like this. So I don't know why I'm talking like this today, but it's fine. They don't get involved in a business without a business mentor, because mentorship is a legal shortcut to success. He that stands on the shoulder of mentor will see far. See you tomorrow. See you at the top. God bless you. Have a wonderful day. That's the best we can take today. Yes, very, very good. So right now,